Great day to be in his shop. This is my buddy's shop, my dream shop someday. But anyways, working on one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Any of the old 70s cat stuff, 60s, 50s, 70s, all of it's mint. But this one blew a glow plug out. I think what happened is the switch in the cab went bad, kept the glow plugs on, heated up, and then rocket shipped that thing right out of there. And anyways, we got to put this is a pre-combustion engine, so we're putting a new pre-cup in it since the glow plug broke off in there as well. It's like, we might as well just put a pre-cup in it since instead of spending a bunch of time trying to get it out of the existing pre-cup. I'll pull that injector out, and then before I get too crazy, I got to dump the coolant out of this thing. I almost forgot about that. There's a little petcock, so sweet. But they're using it to load manure right now to get some fertilizer down, so in a little bit of a hurry. The dogs are just getting wild. Find some buckets. Vance, what are you doing? Gotta find some buckets. One thing I need to address in this video that I keep meaning to make a video for this fella, and I just keep getting busy and forgetting, is he keeps asking me about the Nissan Cummins and my 2 cents on that. And I think, I kind of think they're cool in their own way, but I don't know if I'd own one. I don't particularly recognize a huge benefit to them for their potential issues, I guess. Let me see if I can set this up here so I can have both my hands. Oh. Anyways. One of the things I don't really like about them too much is, from what I understand, they are a CP4 engine. Let these drain just a skosh more. We'll grab another bucket to drain these into, and then we'll clean them out. Dump some coolant in there. But I believe they're a CP4 motor, so that's always a huge red flag. That's more of a red flag than girls that are into horses. So you've got that. Power isn't huge, and from what I understand, the fuel mileage isn't overly great. And plus your cost to buy one. They're getting cheap now. They've been out for a couple of years. So the cost is going down for sure, but still, the way I look at it is, for what you're going to pay, the guy could buy a regular 3/4 ton diesel, probably pull the same fuel mileage or so, and then have that power and load capacity if they needed it to do something else. Plus, have the huge aftermarket world for parts and support. As to where that 5-liter Cummins, not being a huge hitter in the market, just does not have that aftermarket support there for it. So something to think about there. Wipe that out. And let's see. I forgot my little tripod deal today. Anyways, so that's another deal. It's like, okay, maybe not that great. That's a couple of things there that just don't excite me about them too much. Now the regular Titan, the gas one, I'd buy one of those in a heartbeat. I don't know about the newer ones with their 10 or 9. I think they got a 9-speed transmission, but I actually think they're pretty underrated for what they are. I think they're actually pretty tough, and I just, the new ones, I've looked at their fleet ones, just kind of wondering, and they're actually pretty heavy half, so you could do a fair amount of work with them. I think the XD is a true 3/4 ton. Because it does come, there is a factory gooseneck hitch as an option. And so we do have that. And then they're reasonably priced. So, I mean, more than reasonable, I think. See if we can find the petcock in here. Not a fun place to reach. I know where the air tank. Oh, my nose is kind of plugged. I sound like Urkel. See if I can get in there and reach that little guy. There it is. See if it's stuck. Probably is. Oh, that rotten thing. Oh, there's some movement. I think it's in the wrong direction. So, let's see. How am I going? I really don't want to pull that air tank out just to drain some coolant. See if I can reach her up here. This thing in the old muddy tire. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Score. Good night. Let's see here. Unhandy position. And thinking where else would be a good place to dump coolant at. It wouldn't be too much of a mess. And would intake. That seems to be a coolant line. Maybe it's an airline. There's a coolant line. I only got to get my coolant down below the head. Pull that pre-chup out. And just naturally a little butterfly valve deal is not butterfly valve, but you know, on these old petcocks, they've got the ears. The ears are in the wrong direction to get a bite on them. Let me grab it there. Oh. Look at that. Nice. Great success. At this rate, it'll take 3 days. That's all right. What are you two doing? Yeah, funnel there or something. Anyways, to a gas station, I probably own. Diesel one? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that answers anybody's question. Hopefully it does. Yes, then it is. Oh, that is sweet. What a sweet deal. Oh, nice. My mic came off. You guys can hear me now. My mic came off down there and it's just doing its own thing. Let's see here. Fancy, you are out of control. Anyways, the regular Titans, I'd probably own one. They're like, I think you can buy a brand new one for less than $30,000. Oh, that's perfect. That doesn't happen very often. Does not happen very often. Well, probably, I don't know if I need to pull all 10 gallons out, but I also hate to flood that cylinder when I pull that pre-cup out. So, pretty glad that we get to be in the shop today. It was -7 this morning when I got up, and I'm not really thinking it's a whole lot warmer right now either. So anyways, quick recap. Probably wouldn't buy the Cummins Titan, at least not for any significant amount of money. 2, it's a V8. They kind of suck to work on. It's EGR, it's emissions. I just don't see in the fuel mileage, from what I understand, the benefit just wasn't there. Lack of aftermarket support. CP4 engine. The bad definitely outweighs the good, in my opinion. But everything has a price. If it's cheap enough, why not? So, but as the gas Titan, definitely probably would own one of those. And this thing, so it blew the glow plug out. So we stuck a bolt in the old glow plug and welded the top shut so they could run yesterday. And it ran all day like that. And then they will try to fix her up right here and see. I guess I could probably and start pulling that injector out while I'm waiting for this to drain. Got a little bit of time left on that. Oh boy, that thing was kind of loose. That was like hand tight. Man, the simplicity of these old machines is unbelievable. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. This is the first time having a pre-cup injector apart. This thing is literally designed, your injector is designed to come apart and be cleaned. Like, if you get my light, see if the tip of that glow plug went anywhere it shouldn't have. Check this out. Here's your injector. Pull it apart, pull the nozzle off, clean the nozzle, stick it back together, and go to work and do all this in no time flat. What a sweet. Man, times were different back then. They actually tried to help out. Man, I need a haircut. I'm homeless. You know, they tried to make it so customers were profitable, which is just not, they don't seem to care anymore. Let's take a look here. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to turn my flashlight on. Let's see, how's the bucket doing? Hey, I'm thinking, I'm really hoping that the tip of this injector or glow plug came out when it, because this thing had shot the other half of the glow plug. I found half of it. I'm hoping the tip blew out with it. If not, it might have gone down that cylinder and bounced around, but it's running fine. And at this point, the damage is already done if it did. So, oh. Let's see here. I'll show you the new pre-cup. Like this is, here's your pre-cup. This goes in the head. Your glow plug thread's in there, and your injector sits right in here like so. These things are just so neat. Where did, what? Okay. There you can see through the glow plug bore. Okay, and then what's, you can see it's splined in there. I'll show you. There's a tool I had to buy. For some reason they decided to spline the inside of that, and so you got the spline shaft right there, and you just bump, clicks in there like so, and just threads in on the end. So once that coolant gets down a little farther, I'll yank that sucker out and we'll see. I guess I could work on glow plugs here for a minute, and hopefully those other ones will kind of weasel their way out a little bit. Because the last one did not. It just broke. We're really going to finesse these, and the problem, I'm sure half of the problem why the other one broke is I was freezing. It was wicked cold out there. And these are these 3/8, and I'm missing my deep 3/8. Got donated somewhere. An 11 will fit it. Yeah, I really like that. I guess let's go with the 3/8 drive, 3/8, and see what we come up with here. Oh yeah, and you can see I'm back working in my 6-liter again. The railroad truck's fine. It just finally got the 6-liter put back together. Cost me a lot of money, and well, $5,000. I had to shop in Cheyenne, put it together. I was just out of time and had to keep working on customer stuff, but glad to have it back. Seems pretty good on fuel, but if you're gonna be a mechanic, don't waste your time and buy. I mean, don't waste your time and not buy one of these. It's expensive. It's like $180, but it is handy as it gets. Let's see here. Try and bring you guys up here if you can't see what is going on. Yeah, so try and pull these other glow plugs out. We're gonna do them all while we're here. Of course. Try this back one. Oops. Hey, you two. What in the world is the deal with this nonsense here? Why is it so whining? 7/16. Is it? Oh, it is a 10. Oh, there's my 3/8. What the hell? In the spot of my 10. Weird. Weird. I guess I'm just stunned. Look, it's not quite full yet. Of course. What is this? The new one's, the old one's a different size. Oh, driving right up a wall. What? On the 10 wall. I got this set of Milwaukee sockets, and I really like them because you can read them real nice and clear, like. See what it is that's going on there. There it is. Now, not gonna lie, this is far too big of a wrench for this sport here. Oh, look at that thing go. Oh, score. Coming out nice and easy. Mint. And see, the other one I'm sure is stuck for the simple fact that well, it had burnt the ends off, and I'm sure it swole up and did all kinds of goofy stuff. Oh, that's mint. Look at that baby. Come right out of there just like she's supposed to. See, and here's what else I don't like. This one is not, doesn't have a cat number on it. And when it comes to cat parts, I think you can't beat. I'm the same thing with Ford. With my 6-liter, I only let that shop go back in with 6-liter stuff, or OEM Ford stuff. Oh. Let's see here if we can. Let's see if we can get you down in here a little bit. Sorry, just accidentally canceled that little dealio. Hope it saved it. Guess we'll find out. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Nice. So one thing I've got to say as a mechanic, power tools are great for taking stuff out, but when it comes to reassembly, you're really careful where you use them, because it's a good way to get things too tight or not tight enough, right? So you want to be real careful so you don't break something, or you know, vice versa, not get something tight enough. A lot to being a mechanic is that kind of that hand feel of what tight should feel like, and what you know, and to be able to compare. I should put a wobble on that and try and get it up out of there. Is that wobble going to take it? Nope. Hey, you two. You quit being ornery. There we go. Oh, just like she's supposed to. Another good one. All right, so now, again, I just don't want to stay on for nothing. I don't know, hopefully you guys can hear that still. I gotta dig around this glow plug and get, or not glow plug, but around this pre-cup. Make sure we get all that dirt and shit out of it. Well, this thing's as good as. We need to make a can that sprays. Oh. Just so we don't have too much debris and weird stuff falling in and out of there. I got another can that will spray in a better position. Or at least a straw here. Well, this thing's coming out of there about like a pea stream. That's really handy. What an incredible solvent. All right. Okay. Where is the pick that I just had? There it is. Dig around here and make sure that we don't have anything too crazy. Go falling down in there. Looks pretty good. This thing's pretty cool. Old 3/4 snap-on was my grandpa's that he used, and he was working on heavy equipment. Please tell me this sucker. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to put an extension on there to get out of that. away from the turbo. Anyways, wrench is sweet. I got the whole set from my grandpa. Out of all my tools, this is definitely the one I'm most partial to. Just somebody stole all the tools off my truck. It would suck, but I wouldn't cry over it, except for this. Somebody stole this 3/4 drive set. I am coming after you with a vengeance. Oh boy, he's tight. There you go. Oh, there she goes. Mint. Got to brace yourself like you're going to fall off of these things. So when whatever you're doing breaks loose, you don't go ripping off the side. Hand tight there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, mud coming out of that thing. That's grody. Oh wow, that thing does sit right. That's interesting. And the coolant in this thing sits right. Oh, hang on here. Yeah, that's a very open bore right there, and this coolant runs right around that. And there she sits. I wish I could see inside of there. Just see if that glow plug made it down in there or not. Oh yeah, you can't see daylight through there. So there's I'm stunned. The plug is in there. Hang on. I hope that glow plug in made it out. Oh, mint. I don't see it in there. See, there's the repair. I stuck a bolt in there and just welded her up. What a neat old machine, though, huh? Put a bar on this thing and turn it over and see if I can't see how the top of that piston looks. Let's even grab another flashlight around here. I don't know if they got one. Sure, the Milwaukee man has one over there. All right, so I found the Milwaukee and cleaned her out. You can kind of see in there. I'll get behind the light and pull a little bit of that seal left that's in there. And the piston looks okay. It's not hammered up, so I'd imagine. I was worried about it. So this tip, that's what I wonder what happened to it. But it could have melted off and definitely gone backwards. So we will, my new pre-cup down there, I'll grease it up and set her in here. We got her cleaned up. I just got a call about another customer that's broke down. Not too far away, but I'm going to whip this thing out. I got to put the phone down and get her done so they can get back to work with this thing. And I got to scoot up there and get them fixed up too. Now here's the real $1 million question. It might be impossible, but I'm looking for grease in a farmer's shop. Probably got a lot of dust on it. Somewhere up high where you don't access it very much. I'm just kidding. These guys are good about grease and stuff, but everybody knows a farmer's nicest tool is his grease gun because it's never been used. Still in the box. Where in the heck is the grease? Yeah, these guys grease pretty good though. They take really nice care of their stuff, so I don't have to come out here very much. But anyways, I'll get a video of it when I get her fired up here, and I gotta kind of put the phone down and kick it in the butt. I got a lot to do again, so. Well, there she goes. All together. What a sweet old unit. Ooh, I like that thing. Back to work. Mint. There she is, back out there loading manure. Back to work. Mint. Mint, Jake.